There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Happy
good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How
Yes. Go
can you
ahead.
you're do okay, you're doing good. It's the end of the
Yes, yes, yes. Doing good.
good.
Getting things kicked off, and yes, and here in the new year, and uh, looking to go strong. Continue the journey.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. So, how are you doing?
Well, I cannot complain. Had a great relaxing 2 weeks. Worked a little bit, rested a lot. Excited for the new year. I didn't set any resolutions. Did you?
No, actually, I start, around the 1st of December. If I'm gonna start anything, I started early. So, I had a question. Uh, what's that's called? Cross-legged? Is that what you call it? The way you set?
Yes.
I don't think ever was able to do that. I'm not sure if I will, but do squats help, supposedly?
So I think it's more so, yes. So I'll answer your question in saying I think anything focusing on the hips and the lower back is going to help in the knees, right? But I do think that people's makeup, some people's makeup, you just will not allow you to sit in certain positions. And so I think the thing is really just trying to find an easy seat and what that looks like. And so let me ask you this. What is prohibiting you from sitting like this?
Every, I would say everything, but I don't think I don't have that. I guess if you want to call it range or bend,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't able to bend to that even on a squat or bend in my leg here. It only maybe passes the 90 degree, maybe to, I don't know if you go back a little bit, maybe 45, but I don't know if I can get any further bend. And one leg bends a little bit further than the other one. One other one barely get past 90%.
So when you sit, are you sitting like this?
It's painful to hold my knees up like that, but I can with assistance. But I can hold them up in that position you was in earlier.
Okay, and so what I usually tell people, and give me just a second because I'm gonna grab some props, because what I usually tell people is that you don't have to have your legs holding up like this in an easy seat where you're just like hanging your knee, like literally hanging on for dear life. You can grab something and rest it right under your thigh. And so practice is while you're building strength up in your hip creases to be able to get your knees to fold over. And so it's a gradual process of strengthening your inner thighs, right? And then the areas around. And pardon me, because the body parts, I should know the names of them, but I don't at the moment. But work on and really build that muscle and then the strength in your mind, right? Because you're saying, just saying it to me, oh, it's painful to have my knees up like that. Is going to be, that's the thing that your mind is already telling your body, so your body is going to lock up.
Okay.
But the practice is to find that where you're grabbing everything you need, maybe sitting on a blanket to support the pelvic bone, and then grabbing things under your to rest under your thighs, so your thighs aren't clenching, but
Okay.
at ease of like, all right, here I am, relaxed, right? And then you just build the strength up, and it probably 5 days.
Okay. Well, I want to improve that, and I have started squatting more, standing in a squat a little bit longer, and I've been doing it for over a year now, and I'm able to squat further than 2 years ago. I could go down into as far as I go now. So I've been doing it for over a year, and I want to continue that, but I want to hold my squat longer. But I would like to practice on my sitting, my range, and my I guess, flexing my legs to be more relaxed when I set. I can sit down, but I'm always moving around. I put one leg in the other direction. So I would get down on the mat. My mat is right here. But as you're sitting there, it's so comfortable. I'm sort of like, it's sort of like, I'm trying to get my legs down and it's hurting. And so I sort of like hold my leg in a position or just continue to move. Then I'm able to sit on the mat. But I want it to be more comfortable.
Well, it's interesting to me. So let me ask you this. What makes, okay, if you're trying to sit where you're sitting and you're still, what makes you uh hot to be able to sit versus just sitting?
Say again. Ask that question again.
So I'm curious as to why you're using movement as a form to be able to sit uh versus sitting,
So
resting in the sitting spot and practicing that.
I'm sitting here now. I'm on the mat. And
Okay.
so, and I'm holding my ankles.
Okay.
Okay. If I let my ankles go, I start feeling the pain up here in my knee, right in the inside of my knee. And
Yep.
so it's hard for me to sit. And I can move one leg. I can take one leg and put it maybe underneath and then straighten one out or so. It's sort of like a modified position. Then I'm okay. But to hold, I have to lay it down, lay it in an awkward position. In one of them, can I do the other one? The other one is a little bit more difficult for me to even lay it down at all.
So then this is where I say, and easy seat, right? So starting your day with sitting with ease. And then, so I guess what I would ask you is do you have a wall where you can rest your spine up against the wall and try to breathe through those areas? So I want you to think about the pain and label it something different as awareness, um or your body is saying, like, speaking to you, maybe adjusting, but maybe taking away the word pain and labeling it something else so that you kind of rest in it. Because I too, it looks like I'm comfortable, right? But I'm not really. I mean, there's things in my body that starts to knock and talk to me, but the breath is the medicine. So I just kind of relax in it or move, right? So
Yes.
my
Right.
lower back is starting to pinch because I'm in this position and I'm rocking my sitting bones, or I'm flapping my knees, or I'm rotating my hips in a circular motion. I'm breathing through the pain. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It do work better if I move around. Then it's a little bit more bearable to stay in this sort of like modified position if I'm moving around.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the key is to, when in yoga, when we say the breath is your medicine, it's like taking the mind away from the pain and moving the breath to the pain, and maybe not saying pain but saying, okay, I'm going to work on this area of my body with my breath and my movement and my stretching. um so I would say, when you're sitting, maybe if you have some sort of cream that you can rub on your knees before you sit, what can you do to ease your body?
Yes.
Okay, so your legs, so do me a favor and extend your legs straight out and bring your hands to support your spine, and I want you to kind of lift your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down, and then extend your hands out behind you. All right, so take your feet and extend your toes straight up and send your heels, like, focus on the feet first. And if you need to back up against the wall or do something to support your spine, find that support, whether you're sitting on a pillow. So here we go. Our toes are straight up. And I want you to take your feet and rotate your feet and your knees over to the left side of the room. You'll feel your right hip start to engage. You'll feel your knees start to maybe pinch. Now bring the feet up and then roll the feet over to the right side of the room. Bring your ankles into it. You can relax your toes, wiggle your toes. We're not looking for protection for perfection. We're looking for mobility. All right, now find your stillness, bring your feet up, and then point your toes down towards the mat. Send your heels back towards your calves. And then see if you can bring your toes as close to the earth as you can get it. Get a stretch in the tops of your feet. And then bring the toes back. Lift the heels up and stretch the back of your legs, your calves. All right, and then relax. Wiggle your feet. You can rotate your ankles. Go the opposite way. All right, now gently bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth. Heel toe your feet out just a little bit wider than your hips. And then bring your knees over to the left, up and over, up and over. Pay attention to your wrists, your shoulders, your chest, your hips, and your knees. And just breathe. Windshield wiping, knees left to right. All right, now find your stillness, straighten your legs out. Lift your spine, shake your hands out, wiggle your fingers. Try to keep your spine long. Pull the shoulders away from your ears, and here we go. Rotate the wrist. Bring your feet into it. And then go the opposite way. So these are things I ask you, are you doing these things, these stretches before you squat?
No.
Yeah, so you're doing more damage to your body if you're not like relaxing your body before you get into your squats. And then when you're squatting, are you saying things to your body, your knees? Are you breathing? Are you doing those fundamental things? And when I say saying, talking to your knees, are you like, all right, like you feel the pain in your body, or you're like extending or holding whatever it is in your when you're squatting, whatever you're telling yourself to hold the pose. I guess those are the things that you need to pay attention to. I'm trying to.
Probably need to come up with some better things. I usually say pain is weakness leaving the body.
Okay.
But so maybe something better. But I'm still assisting too, especially when I'm standing longer in the squat. I hold, it's a metal pole, and so I hold onto the metal pole so I can stay there a little bit longer, and I'm hopefully get to the point where I can stay in a squat longer without the assistance. But yes, I will start to do some stretches or some movement prior to doing the squatting, which I haven't been doing before. Normally, I just do a couple of leg bends, stretch calves and things of that sort, but just a couple of bends, and then I get into the squat.
Yeah, so I do believe, and I would love for you to start with your ankle support and your heel going back of your knee. So building strength there, so that way when you bend, also pay attention to your feet and make sure your feet are flattened out so that the support in your feet are carrying a lot of the weight as well. So you're distributing your weight throughout your leg so that your knee doesn't bear all the weight.
Okay.
Hopefully you're continuing to move your feet. Just find some mobility in your feet and your ankles. And as you get up, are you walking this morning?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so just pay attention to, now that you've stretched your ankles just a little bit, your knees, and it's a gentle stretch. See how your walk is this morning. See if you have more better foot full, better awareness of your foot hard. So yeah, just pay attention to your walk this morning and see if you feel any difference Um,
Okay. I would do that, and it's I really appreciate you going through that. I would take a shorter walk. The last 2 days, I've done my full 4+ miles, but on Mondays it's a little bit shorter, so I'll probably do only 30 minutes today. So that to get 30 to 40 minutes, it will give me a little bit over 2 miles. But what I've been experiencing, this is what my wife got me for Christmas,
oh,
is Meta take picture. Hey Meta, take picture. Hey Meta, take picture.
look at you.
And so, yes, and so it's the AI glasses. It's not flashing, but usually the light will come on and flash once you tell it to take a photo. So I've been taking photos. Remember, and maybe I used to send you some in the morning. And so when I get outside, I'll send you a photo
Okay.
from the glasses, so you can send a photo or a short video. So they're really unique, and it's nothing more than an earpiece, really, and prescription glasses, so you can talk to AI or listen to YouTube or music or whatever you like while you're walking,
Really?
and take a picture or video whenever you get ready. Just tell Meta to take the picture.
That's awesome. Yes. Send me a picture that you take with your glasses.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Great session today. I think you had some great questions. I hope I answered it. Not, and I think that other people may have the same questions as well. So I think we covered some ground today. And have an amazing day. And thank you as always. Happy Monday.
Well, thank you as well, and I appreciate your assistance today.
Uh-oh. Did I lose?
Okay, it took it. And so I muted so I could say take picture, and it did. And so I'm gonna send you this picture, but I'll send you some others as well.
Awesome.
All right. But thank you. T, thank you, Tippi. And look for our audience to continue to follow us on Monday. This is the way we're kicking off our day, our year, and also join us again later during the week on YouTube and Facebook for our Thursday live. And continue to follow Tippi. She's giving some good points and helping us strengthen our minds and our bodies. Have a
Yeah.
great day. Thank you.
Okay.
Namaste.